determine that final playoff spot.
And Derek has made no,
I
guess, secrets about his
EG on the
animosity towards his
fence,
claim on
100
that
Thieves on
100
attack,
roster
winner,
last year, but he's got friends
playoffs.
there. That's why it's all the more sweeter if he can take him
Gen
down.
G pistol.
Here's EG, of course, with that breach and neon comp. They're starting on defense. Expect them not to give 100 Thieves too much space here.
When we saw them on defense with this comp against Furia, that
Like this from EG, they didn't do too much, but they created enough pressure over towards A, with the door opening and shooting the eye.
So fast on the floods when you have the neon speed as well.
We're inching over towards C already. Paranoia drawn out. 100 Thieves happy to break off for a time.
Dude, this is really bold. He is straight up on his own out here. Yeah, I get that he had a stun behind him, but still, when you have full A control, you have full B control, you got to imagine there's at least 4 there.
So they are aware of the presence at C.
Nature working towards B now.
Advantage of fast seeds for champs. I mean, your group should be.
And you can see because of that bang already going back, checking that flank. Is there going to be an aggressive presence from EG there? But there won't be. They're just
They've left A for so long. 100 Thieves have cut noise for so long that they're scared that anyone could be over here. Obviously not Door.
The 100 Thieves are still lingering here, and they're going to make the execute happen. Superman forced to back away from the snake bite. EG though, insane retake potential with this composition. Cryo gets that plant down, seized instantly though. Relay ball gonna be thrown out, he needs to get out of the way.
Nice util, they pushed him up to the back of the site, but yeah, man, I'm telling you, the Gen G pistol is the one. Gen G pistol success rate, I reckon, as a guess, I would say it's around 70% pistol win rate at the moment. Double share. I think it's through the roof. It always wins right now. This is nice though. The cut of sound and question marks over towards A was good.
It is wild. So there's just nothing for EG to look at. There's no tape, there's no preparation. Though that being said, 100 Thieves, they are running the standard meta comp of the year on this map. So it's certainly something EG have gone up against many times in scrims beforehand.
Classics.
Fast take of A here for the defenders.
They're a lot of def. They're a lot
of usual, it's going to be Bang lurking around that Viper wall, and he's happy to peel off that side of the map for now.
Where does this keep bugging out?
It's just going to be this stack from EG working close towards A. Happy to gamble on an eco round, one especially where they've not opted to get a single sheriff. Nothing but classics.
Arsenal knew Big Brother was watching. That cam is clear.
Yeah, and there's a
you now tucks the corner.
A good guess from 100 Thieves.
Way away from this action.
Didn't really do like the normal.
And I feel that here finally we're going to get a real litmus test for 100 Thieves. Are they climbing back to the top?
They got no resistance, I guess, when they use the Fade
highs that they were on after stage 1. That is the best result the 100 Thieves Organs, I mean, had since the first strike in Valorant.
Is Asuna so broke? Yeah, he dropped. These guys traded guns.
Winless Furia team. The highs and lows that they've experienced this year have been.
Ease up, allowed to hunt. Asuna's allowed to hunt.
Bang's holding the angle here. Derek's going to contact it. No shoulder peek. Bang's still good for it though. Fault line catches him, but there's no chance for Nature to wrap. Cryo is there to double down. And Superman here looks to perish to the blast and get it over with. Heading to our first gun round. And
yeah, really nice. I mean, they're kind of on route to get the big ult for the 4th round.
That's indicative of this team.
So 100 Thieves obviously looking to buy this round. I mean, buy and win this round.
Yeah, at the end of the day,
they get a good bonus, but
struggling here in stage 2.
Ideal World, they get Razor as well.
Did they look good in that game? Yes, but were they tested? I just don't feel they were. EG.
Anything in line for this game? Yeah, pretty much everything, man.
Though you can see 4 of the players from the defensive side already towards A.
Oh, strap yourself in.
Those double stuns are so effective at locking down the choke.
Okay, Prowler at the 4 here. Superman with the TP forward. 100 Thieves respect these. They actually go.
Yeah, I like this though, and they just tap the Prowler so they can have the gun out after, and then they can literally just have protocols off of it if they connect with anyone. 100 Thieves on the bonus, go over towards B. Used to be crazy popular, it's not as popular anymore.
An immense amount of valuable retaking utility.
Yeah, and Cryo is in a really strong pose. Good Omen Flash for his team as well. It's Omen Flash on Omen Flash. Yeah, and they know that he's coming behind because of the Omen Flash angle. Maybe they didn't expect him so close. Wrath and Kane, thank you, man. Appreciate the 20 months. Done the A-levels? Nice, dude.
Hill will be dealt with to even it up.
Definitely did great.
To get this a tap now. The Prowlers are going to come forward. EU has yet another one now. It's ugly.
Hey, respect. These two handled this very well, getting it half nice and early as well. Trusting Superman.
He gets back to business.
And just barely. Significant damage still from 100 Thieves. And I do really like how
if you're 100 Thieves, though, you're going to be happy with the damage here.
Contact in. And Cryo bided his
Everyone
time until
that
the
can get
perfect
reset.
moment on that late A lurk. I mean, saying
All the
Cryo
money.
on the lurk is kind of funny in of itself.
Superman, he's been playing insane, yeah.
Particularly often, but when he's picking up the Omen here on Lotus,
what a shot.
doing just that.
Hey, what an absolute shot that was.
Courtesy of Apoth, but again, just barely. The economy in danger now for EG if they lose this and following gun round.
Armor, but he goes for the rifle. Yeah, they go for the no armor. We got literally one person on the server. Sorry, one person on each team right now that can buy next. Maybe Bang could as well. Maybe there's 3, but
this time Apoth at C with it pretty well canvassed here, and of course the anti-raise tech in those trips set up.
Prowler now from Derek, which clears out close B as Apoth watches from the heavens with that cam. So tough to break that. Oftentimes he'll just stay up while the spike is going down, even into the post plant, to get valuable information for a retake.
It's his ult on this. We got a trip to stop his pathing. This high up one.
Out of B here. Might see a door thrown open. Cybercade slows things up. Eventually the cam brought down. Apoth wants to play aggressively into his
that was nice though. This is a great reaction. As soon as you open the door, you just know that they're close.
And the curtain comes down on Jorgamo.
Fantastic accuracy with the projectile. Not even the speed from Jorgamo could get him out of the way of that.
And up the casters. I'll do it slightly because
a man who had been under a lot of scrutiny for his performance earlier in the year with 100 Thieves. A lot of the fans calling for his head, but has leveled up significantly. Returned to that form associated with him.
Damn him, he's so toxic, man. Look what he's typing.
In the first couple years of Valorant, and he's right back at
it. Secures playoffs, and now he's just giving it to everyone.
To test this side. Here comes the
this is good though. Bit of pressure out towards A. Pull the rotate over, even though it's low. Pretty secure. I would maybe want someone to face that, but at least I had someone pick up the spike. Derek 4v5 understands how big the round is. Put the ult into it. Gotta keep an eye on EU here. Yeah, all they have to do is delay over towards site. It's a shame EU has a Tether that would be strong, but
here it is, fold line, big, Paranoia catching on a 2. After shot to follow it up, and Superman is already there. Arsena's able to give as good as he gets, though. Trades it out. 3 for Arsena.
Oh, man, Arsena, what a round from him. The reaction with the ult. I'm actually hating EG opening the door at the moment. I feel like it doesn't make much sense. Like, every single time they've opened the door to go fight over towards C, they have full A control, they have full B control. What do they expect when they open this door?
Beautiful first kill with the rocket, but look at him just.
Like, if you do this, I want to see a heavy dump at U2.
EU is happy to go for that late flank and a man advantage situation as well.
If you're doing that, I gotta see an Omen flash. Surely.
They're down to pennies.
We're in the duality of Jorgamo here. He's had a slow start. 100 Thieves have been teasing him out of formation like a salacious rumor. 0-4 right now.
And again, we've seen this from EG a few times so far where they're stacking up towards A early, and 100 Thieves have been content with giving that up. I mean, trying to fight out of that door into a fault line, into a relay bolt. You know, Prowler's coming at you. Ooh.
So they're going for it.
Yeah, they would learn a lot, I mean. That is actually very true. Oh, man. Arsena is 8-1 right now.
Stepping up, throw that Hort down, and EG are being cut to pieces. Now the chase is on, and Arsena barely approaching.
Oh, yeah, and we didn't overheat. We naded this as well. My guy, bro. Look at this. What a performance so far.
After the early round, working back in with that Fade utility, the Prowlers are so effective in that area. Getting back in, clearing towards rubble. If an Omen had TP'd up.
Going for another ult here.
Situations like that. In the straight up early fights, if they run into EG there, they will be dominated. So that's something that they're keeping in mind and clearly are already very aware of.
Yeah, you can really see the protocols here for 100 Thieves for specifically dealing with EG. Here is not being too insistent on maintaining a full
100
hold
Thieves
on A.
get another buy round out,
and
Odin.
Catch someone like Jorgamo out.
Odin is here. EU, as is all. Let's hope that with full A control, EG don't do this half-assed opening of the door. Not enough util malarkey.
Backs up here. Yeah, Trap did catch, but
yeah, and he's kind of baiting out. He's playing like Benji Fishy that would over towards the site, and he saves one cage that would be for retake. This is a pretty nice round from EG. I know they've lost all the site at the moment, but it's, well, they at least got the Omen flash out of them. This is the big one. They have
the breach.
They have still good util to retake.
Jojimo can run in. He can slide off the
Fado waiting for the Omen flash.
In he comes, Alarmbot's going to catch him out the start with the Hustler swings off of it. Derek's going to be there with the open, traded out at the very least. And on the side, it's APOF falling. Superman!
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
Superman!
I'm telling you, this cage to get it back into sight is so
Derek
sick.
has to go huge here, and he can't. He just can't. EU brings him down. And
EG, down to another equal.
Furia. In the past, these ridiculous retakes on Lotus have not had the same efficacy against 100 Thieves. They are ready to hold their ground.
Absolutely not. Yeah, 100 Thieves, they are fighting forward. They are just ready to take
the unlucky thing for EG at the moment is they've had like 2 big buy rounds. Right, we're not going to include the bonus. At this one, we had the one before, and they've been up against a Razor and a Fatal. And it has really mattered. We're getting double body shot there because of the Fatal.
Throw them away because the timings, the swings were just off. But right here, looking as clean as they did in the playoffs in stage 1, where they peaked so high.
This lead now threatening to blow out for 100 Thieves. It's another pistol.
2 people, they're going to reach 9k. Asuna.
Just a neural theft to work with. And APOF can't go for these late flank timings because he's been up on C. Not the B side as he often is. And that's been getting absolutely battered. Can EG be proactive in this round to sneak a player advantage at least?
It's just this trap play towards B from EG. You know, maybe Bustio, no, dodging that Prowler. It's not going to get set off. Jojimo, opportunity, but he doesn't find it. Traded at the very least from Derek.
Yeah, they need to hold on to this gun now, so what do we do?
Recover that rifle, though.
Yeah, too far away. 100 Thieves banking on someone attempting to get in there and take it.
They won't. That's pretty easy.
And even at that, look at EU. He drops his own just to go forward to pick that up, throw it off the map, keep it further away. Every little advantage 100 Thieves can get, they are going to take.
Time is running a little bit low with this re-clear over towards B. That's not too bad from EG. They got a 50-50 of where they're going to gamble here. And EU selling the fake over towards C. They did this earlier towards A. Do they consider that?
Dotting their eyes, crossing their T's, and they have
drawn Derek over that? They go for a 2-2. It's not too bad. Especially doable for EG here.
Only 18 seconds.
Tony Superman, though, in nature to work with this. The showstopper's not going to do much more than make some space. Asuna sees Superman. It's an easy connection. And I will have that plan. Drop to be cleared now. And
100 Thieves playing very nice. Very nice.
Set up for a longer angle. Limited options for EG. No corpses, of course, to neural theft here. You're a numbers disadvantage. You don't have the weapons.
Could, of course, I mean, I could see a world where things could have gotten out of control, actually, for 100 Thieves there. You know, Superman took that peek. Maybe he gets the first shot. All of a sudden, Nature was close to heaven. You know, maybe they're able to flood in. 100 Thieves were dancing with danger a little bit, letting the clock run that low.
This should be about it. Yeah, Cryo's able to clean it up. 100 Thieves with a 5-round lead. It's all business for this attacking side right now.
Good news for EG is they use the Razor. Bad news is 1 away for Killjoy. Do they want to call a timeout, go a little bit aggro, make sure they don't get this? They've been getting 8 for free after this timeout. Honestly, 100 Thieves are probably going to go aggro over towards A because they're going to be talking about fighting C.
A little bit predictable, and it's for good reason. They've got many ultimates coming up on their side as well. A must-convert round for them. If they lose here, if their economy is cracked and they waste multiple ultimates at the attempt of a round win, 100 Thieves have completely run away with this half.
Something we've seen a bunch of times already is EG do push up on that A side, right? They test that lurk wall that Bang tends to respect. He backs away. Over on C, we've not seen any pushing up from EG. We've really seen that be the weak side of the map that APOF has just sat deep in with some trips for info and hope that the rotates can come in. Very much a post-plan plan for EG. But then when it times to come to enact that plan, they find very little success.
It looks to me like 100 Thieves, when watching that Furia game against EG on this map, they've learned from Furia's mistakes in their post-plant C7s. Furia were really trying to fight forward, play a bit closer in the site, go for waterfall control, fight into halls, and that was their undoing. 100 Thieves, their approach has been to be a bit more steadfast in the site, hold nice crossfires for each other, and swing aggressively when EG are coming in. And EG have not been able to find those kills. 100 Thieves are set up so nicely.
Yeah, let's see how Jorgamo and Superman try and hold this.
Behind Jorgamo's operator. Does this get raw contacted? The first time we see EG really trying to establish presence on this side of the map. Okay. He gets legged. Oh, that hurts. Jorgamo still without a kill.
A lot of info though. They know they're fighting over towards C, which means that A's clear. It's a fast instant reaction, by the way.
To get off. Will now, because he wants to beat the rotate and set up elsewhere with that operator. The massive advantage of having it in the hands of the Neon. 100 Thieves working towards A this time.
Lovely fade eye from EG as well. They had C control, we had no pressure, we have B control.
Prowler's dispatch, Paranoid connects, Label has to get off the angle, but Arsenal was already there to catch him from the other side. It's Jorgamo from the back of the side. Great shot with the operator.
Cage as well, man. It's a nice cypher setup in general.
Taken out, but Boostio quick to follow up. Hot hand here. Looking for purchase. And Jorgamo dares 100 Thieves to come and test him now. He's on the board. He's online. Still no plant here from the Thieves. And that Neon ult expires. Still towards A, go to Thieves.
Can Bang find the timing here?
I think he has one. No, Jorg's gonna check. It's gonna be wrapped on by Nature as well. It's all up to Boostio.
Everyone? Just one death? Quiver. Dude, how have you done that? You stopped like
at the very least, but this looks like
a week ago. I'm Quiver. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for the prank. Hope you're doing good, man.
Rains of pause, apparently.
That's a great call from Coach Potter out of the timeout.
And
bringing the
today,
operator in, a new little layer on the defensive side that we haven't seen. Matter of fact, I don't even think they did that once against Furia. They never needed to on the defense half.
There he is. I love Mortism.
It's the leg shot on EU, but
guys are always together.
And the fact that 100 Thieves didn't try to re-clear that space, they left Superman
Can't
there.
double sub, yeah, I don't know how Quiver's done it.
Just hard rotate to A, pick up a new angle, does exactly that, finds another.
Okay, they are winning a buy round. Only one death. Not too bad at all. At least 100 Thieves were pretty good. The instant reaction was they found the op over towards C, realized they were fighting it. I thought their plan would be slightly better than this, but their reaction was good at least.
Earlier in this half.
And shout out to Derek.
Derek
did really good to clear the B info.
Holding the angle on A. And now that's
Alexander as well. Hello, man. How we doing? How's it going? Thank you with the 14 months. Appreciate the prime as well. Dude, everyone's here. Dynamic duo, that is actually very accurate.
Or just see that EG respect this lockdown entirely. So now they have to flood back in, and Arsenal wants to set a pretty far forward line of scrimmage. This is new for 100 Thieves. Normally they play the back of the side.
Whoa, that's a lot of ults, man. Double down on it. Yeah, they understand. They do not want to get reset on this one. No way, he had insane timing. So many kills.
Pinged out, caught. Back towards Mound. Cut off from the site.
Did EG need this so bad? Okay.
But Superman holds it down.
Excellent retake from EG.
Yeah, Asuna went forward where most people would go back, so I'm not even surprised that the players of EG didn't expect this one. Just doubled down on the ults, really. Fade ult, breach ult, OHP, they're flying in the air.
On this side of the map, that was still, again, that close, and they expended the Rolling Thunder and the Nightfall together to just get back in. Massive investment, obviously worth it. They needed that round win desperately, but I still, hold concerns for their ability to play these retakes on C.
Yeah, the only reason they could retake that was because of ults.
Suffice to say, he's got a bit of wind in
Odin back out, Op back out. Where's it going? Op over towards C, 100 Thieves, one into have a bit of B pressure, at least just break the trip.
A token presence towards A.
Prowler goes out all the way over towards A, so they know that A, at least close by rubble, is clear.
Slow down these. What a catch!
Wait,
wow, that's
holy.
from nature.
Hey, why was Bang? It was a nicely timed stun. Yeah, it felt a little bit odd that he was the first guy trying to go in. Yeah, nice satchel. Nice TP, man, as well.
but keeps his
Yeah,
life.
and they at least get a lot of time on
With
this one. The
showstopper
problem
in
is
play
they
here.
maybe don't
EG
have enough
will
people on the
wait
high
and slowly
priority.
encircle this.
Like when you plant here, you
time
gotta,
waster only is that
gotta
showstopper.
hold this. I'm a little bit worried for 100 Thieves right now. I feel like they've prioritized the wrong spots with this plant. Pretty much on EU to just kill everyone.
Second play to challenge that. What a correction for Bustio. Drags the aim down and drags Jorgamo out of the round. EU in the post plant.
Fade eye for fade eye.
Derek has to give it a crack here. Hondo pings him out. EU can bide his time. He gets off the defuse and he knows it.
Okay, nicely handled from EU. Bustio did so much here. I like one of these guys had to hero play really, and Bustio was the guy. Still a little bit worried about their B after plant, but that was I mean individual diff. Danny TO with the tier 1. Thank you so much, man. Don't show me that again. Where's he out here?
Didn't matter. The ex-EG-IGL dispatching of his old squad entirely.
Sometimes this is gravity is all you need. 7 now for 100 Thieves. Cryo often working for these flank timings and has not found much success late in the
Fade
round.
eye got a lot here. Omen flash on defense gets 2.
Superman.
Superman, yeah, Superman went for a really big play, hoping that this guy on door can win the duel.
Trying to get some value out of these cheaper weapons. It blows up in their face.
That's the first time we've seen 100 Thieves really.
Yeah, if
actively
Cryo
go for that
doesn't
early
get
A
this
fight,
kill on
it
door,
is
this is a done
dangerous one
round.
for them to take.
It would have gone the other way. I'm pretty sure Superman would have been able to kill
those
everyone.
angles together on the push out. The scaling was nice. Tree being covered. A-pop able to do a lot of damage with that ghost.
Hey, you know where he is? You want to play it proper?
Getting away from him pretty quickly. That spike will be extracted from Tree. And over to B, it's going to go here. You can see under these hoping to draw him out with that stinger. They were waiting for it. Bustio. Stone cold.
And they get the plant as well on top of this, which means that the last buy rounds EU's going to have all.
Feels paramount.
And we've obviously seen with Lotus that this map is attack side favored, though when you begin to bring these new compositions into the mix, that kind of goes up in the air a little bit because
like a couple of rounds in a row where Jorgamo's being
against
caught kind
another team
of
running
in
the
the
same
act of
comp
sending it,
over and over and
like
over
just
and over,
before
and
he's
that's how those
properly
numbers were developed.
getting a slide out.
And when you bring what EG have now with the Neon, with the Breach, how does that exactly play out? You know, it's tough to say. We don't have enough data yet to really know. So could they turn things around? When the side swap, definitely. Is 3 enough right now? It's tough to say.
And Jorgamo is absolutely sending it. Bustio did really good. He was going to go down here from Jorgamo no matter what anyway. And Superman also done pretty good.
Prowler chomps him down. Jorgamo.
EU still with his ult.
Use out of this hot hand for now.
Oh, Asina's won the round.
Asina has already gotten to top of A. He might have a timing on nature here. Oh, he has it indeed. Too easy. Cryo overwhelmed Apop. Able to get in there, and now he's going to go up against Asina. He's good for it.
15 HP. He might have.
Another flash. Another round for
He
them.
might have saved him. He might have done enough of that.
The man who went from a substitute
We'll see how close the next half gets.
First time in the
Big
partnership
1v2
league,
from
wasn't
him.
even participating in challenges.
A lot of 1v1s. Yeah, there was a lot of
last year.
rounds at the end.
Was just on the practice squad and has outright won 2 rounds for the Evil
Or
Geniuses side.
there's a chance, man.
Nothing comes easy here, though, Wyatt. They really had to work for this. Again, having to match the pace
Alright,
of
playing
the
C
has
down.
been important.
And again, just questioning, is this enough? Is 4 enough rounds with this comp? We just don't know for sure right now. A fantastic half from 100 Thieves, though.
What can they do with this Neon base setup? Only one way to find out, folks. Stick around. We'll be back from the break in a moment.
We get a little break. Chat, gotta mute the sound. Will I watch EMEA Ascension play-ins? 28th, 7th. Maybe, actually. I don't think there's anything on there, right? That's after playoffs before champs. That might be a thing. Vesp says, should I quit my job and become the Sliggy of Tier 2? 24 hours, all day long. Only challenges, all regions, all everything. 24 hours, okay? I don't think you fully thought it through, but I like the passion. Challenges all day. Yeah, but
quick half, honestly. 100 Thieves are going to be up 8-4, but I think the story of this one, the duelist, whether it was Jogamo struggling in the beginning of that first half,
for the 3 months.
Asuna popping off.
It was a very
I'm just a hater, just do it. That's true, yeah. I don't want the competition. That's actually what it is.
EG only
Nothing about your health.
Only barely at that. It was coming down to so many of these late round situations, but it was because 100 Thieves
trying to keep some job security here.
Asuna finding so many kills. In the first 5 rounds, he had 9 kills, died 1 time. He was popping off at the start here.
Yeah, and then the post plans to finish the job too for them. But the saving grace was Jogamo actually picking it up towards the later end of that half and actually getting 4 rounds. And we were like, how many rounds do they need to make this a reality? 4, I think, considering the start, is great. And
this is such an American approach at halftime to play the game.
Like, he started those first 7 rounds where they
it is a little bit like that.
Didn't have a kill.
I've always wondered how,
and
this might be an unpopular thing. I've always wondered if it's,
2 of the rounds that they were able
like,
to
if you
secure
could
in
just
1v1s
scrap
and
the
1v2s
majority of this
that
stuff.
gave them, this score.
It was the bonus round, clutching that one up, and then it was round 12.
Loudest bike I've ever heard, bro. What's going on? I have just
if he hadn't stepped up in those critical moments.
yeah, like 15 minutes pre-show and that's it.
And we'll see now what Evil Geniuses can do as they're
Coming in
going to
between
take
the
their turn.
games.
And, well, it's all pressure.
15 minutes to a 20-minute. That's it.
EG.
Real
Can
minimal.
they do it? Let's go ahead and send it back over to your casters.
That was a bike this time. Yeah, but it's
Normally here we'd like to
it's
set
9:30
expectations
in
for what
Iceland.
you should want to
Crazy.
see from EG on this attacking side, but against Furia we didn't see
We had
much
the
of it
aliens earlier
because
today,
they were
now
so
we've got a
dominant
bike going
on the
crazy.
defense half. EG did not look nearly like that earlier on against 100 Thieves. We didn't see those aggressive trap plays on defense.
Will
those pops.
Abyss be in Seoul?
Really, they gave up a fair
yes.
bit of the map and
Yeah,
were forced
playoffs
into
then.
retake
Playoff stuff.
scenarios, which 100 Thieves were really comfortable in.
Absolutely, the retakes for EG were one of the best aspects of the game they had against Furia.
Pistols, chat.
Well
Pistols.
prepared for
1-0.
Antied their play on C very, very well.
And now we come. Even a Cam invested here over on the A side.
Makes it more American, like the Super Bowl halftime show.
EG really trying
Yeah,
to
but I
make
feel like
sure
you could just save money.
the
Like I
way
think,
is paved.
and I mean no offense to the
boosted here.
analysts and stuff
Looking
like
for a
that.
one and done.
You literally just not like scroll
get rid of
TikTok. Just scroll, have one person scroll TikTok. I feel like that achieves the same
Look at
thing.
his Zerg position. He knows that no one has actually pushed up further towards stairs from EG.
It's good info. It's been slow from EG, in fact, really piecemeal in terms of how they've taken this space. But now 100 Thieves are convinced that something is afoot over at A. Something's a little fishy. Buzio here, gonna be caught. Thinks about the swing, gets hit with a paranoia instantly. He's trying to buy time, and by it well he's done. Eventually reinforcements arrive, but not before Superman downs him.
Yeah,
He drops for a
and
second.
was it EG that started using
Need
his
to play.
post-plant positions the other
Now
day?
100 Thieves had to peer in from upper, and maybe wrap from stairs.
There was a
Swarmed by that cascade of utility
brutal
from Evil
fight here
Geniuses.
to be playing back to
Fantastic
site.
site take.
Last player standing.
Cryo. No more. But if I get one here, it's a second. There's just so much to ask for from 48 health player. 13 and 7 in this game. Nature! Oh, Nature! Are you kidding? Haypot's having to shut it down anyway.
Honestly,
EG are on
nice
the
try.
board here in this second half.
It's a real nice try. He like half cleared it or something. He like half checked. He basically like checked the floor or something. Didn't see him up. I'm not sure, man. I would love to see that from his POV.
Slow down the game.
Looked like he would have seen him from what I saw.
Buzio to rotate, back into the site, tucked away, and
Silent.
I mean, were they ever prepared for that? Stun into seize into paranoia. Buzio
Yeah, this
did
guy
not
came up on
play the
radar
game of Valorant
100%.
that
He
round
didn't
at all.
check up.
At some point in Tree, I saw he had his hand off his mouse. He could have just left it off the mouse the entire round. He didn't have anything to do.
And you don't have to be a liberator to know what Nature's reaction was to that random TP from Cryo catching him off guard.
Right, so they get a pistol each. That's nice.
We're going to do it again.
Hope that continues.
Over towards
We
Echo.
are
now.
allowed 2 deaths.
Anti-eco
EG.
protocols in place.
And who do they want to get the
Somehow
orbs
even
right now? The
More
orbs, Derek.
meticulous than the previous
3.
round.
Let's see how well they
the starts
snowball
are
this.
slow. They don't want to give anything away for no
I mean,
reason.
there's a free
against
orb
100
right
Thieves
there.
on this pure eco 5 classics. Nature and Apoth, they're the 2 players that are going to have the ghosts into this round.
Setting up for the paranoia play is Cryo. To the EG pings on the map around his position. Prowler checks tree, finds nothing. 100 Thieves are so deep in that site, they may as well be in the Marianas Trench.
Real slow for EG right now.
It's all five of them.
I'm a little bit worried for them.
Sound at EG.
Like, I really want APOF to speed up and prod over towards C right now. And I'm insanely worried for them. I know they're equal, but they're going to lose some guns.
Bank had a good time in there to swing that smoke. He knew someone was waiting on the other side of it. Almost, Bank, almost. Brought down by Derek. Now Cryo can only stand up.
Savior from Derek. Can they pick up the guns? They pick up one gun, and APOF is too far away. Yeah, I mean, they really could have benefited from the human drone that teams are doing that I was talking about.
I mean, they just did not explore other areas of the map. I mean, you know,
open world players. They're much like go from quest to quest.
APOF wasn't close enough to pick up the gun.
Thrown the beginning of this little comeback away. But they do a nice job cleaning it up. Specifically, Derek, who with those kills and with that plant at the very end is now
he was
one
waiting
away
for a push.
from the Nightfall already. Surely
they weren't even in a position really to like have enough time to fall back anyway.
So throwing that smoke to counter the one-way on C.
I mean, actually, full team, maybe they were.
Chalk dives in, dips his toe in, says, not for me.
That was fast pressure from him. Look at this.
I think teams put too much prep into gun runs compared to pistol and bonuses. Now, people put a lot of time into pistols. Everyone's very aware of what pistols are. I just think some teams get, some teams protocols against ecos can be better.
Set up here to play up the
I think,
instead is the option.
I think the understanding's good. It's kind of like last year where we were like snowballing someone, right? Like we're saying, Derek getting all of the kills and the orbs and stuff to make sure that he has his ult and the plant. Like last year, it wasn't really that good. There was about 5 teams doing it. Most teams kind of realized when EG did it really obviously on Fracture. And this year, that's teams haven't really fully understood what to do in the second round with the ghosts.
Flash comes out. Busio did find Superman here, and APOF has a timing hit through B, but it's going to be a while before it gets there.
Keep an eye on APOF. He can win this. These two need to make a way more sound on sight, otherwise they're going to start savoring it, but that is sick.
The guy's unstoppable.
It's such a good reposition from him as well. And they go back over towards C. Oh my god.
It's all been a ruse.
He's going to open the door again,
though, a little bit frustrating.
Surely not a third. I mean, that would have just
they're going to think the nature's close, right?
Out of control.
Eventually.
Oh boy. Any spammers?
EG decide on this C site.
Hard to spam this because they think he's close.
They do have the 2 rifles. Fault line also to play with. Okay, Derek.
Oh my god.
The spam.
1 HP.
Oh
my god. Oh, he's doing so much.
Nature on the cross as well.
They had this crossfire.
They have an insane crossfire. They have no idea.
Through from halls. Oh, no. It's up to Derek with 43 points of health now. Only 6 bullets left. Tap away.
They hit some shots.
To bring him
especially Boostio. This got close. 749.
A scrappy
really good bonus.
round at all
Actually,
parts.
well similar to the first half. Just
God, I can't believe what APOF was able to do with the Ghost. I mean, how does he just swing out?
Curse? Dude, they were like focused on sight for so long, and then they 180'd.
Outrageous from him.
Busio again.
Spam from Derek.
Again, Busio was in a situation there, right? We has to anchor a sight under pressure.
Great bonus, man.
I would have picked 2
even the double survivors have to buy armor.
Really slows that momentum down for EG. They seemed very indecisive about where they would land.
And that's how Potter likes her Sentinels to play, like APOF. Find those advantages, take the risks, go off your intuition. And that's what he does there, finding multiple kills, putting economic pressure on 100 Thieves. This is an eco break round for them if EG take it.
And this reminds me of like what Steel used to do. Used to always have mollies, which would just have like a pixel gap that he can just tuck into. So you kind of look at the molly and you're like, well, I'll be in this corner.
But over towards Mao, nothing is revealed with the door opening. Nature peels off a B, but he's still holding the spike. So keep an eye on that breach position.
Prowler gets broken. Nature still just steadfast holding B main while the rest of the team work towards C. Push up close, and even APOF exploring towards A right now, trying to get as much control as they can for their IGL Nature to make the right call to hit.
My god, he got melted,
goes down
dude.
To Cryo.
No lurk wall for EG to play behind. APOF essentially has to contact much of that extremity. Okay. EU's been catnipped over towards C. TP now in the back of C as well from 100 Thieves. They are setting up for this. Banks done briefly, very low. Shots come through the wall. They were good. Jorg for 2. Can he find more? Cryo seized, very low.
Incredible.
And now Boostio needs to make his way through door, but this is extremely telegraphed. Now, Jorg sees him for that high ground, and it's all up to Arsenal.
HPs are gonna be called. He's gonna go for it.
Been the star for the team on this map so far. A little slow to begin the second half. Dominated while on attack.
And this is too much,
to get a kill before he uses his... Nope.
Paint shells here, a lot of low health targets between Jorg and Derek.
Satchel out.
Satchel finds Derek. Jorg very, very low on the other side. It's a fake Satchel, or maybe intended to bounce it.
Oh, okay.
There's the
That was a nice
Jorg
try,
has
though.
the timing. 4 for the Neon.
Could have gotten
Big round from Jorgamo. If he wants to as well, he can use his ult. To throw his gun away, use his ult. I am a big fan of the Neon ult against Ecos.
Just a bit.
Don't give him a gun if you overheat.
They had to accelerate after APOP went down on the
Mio.
opposite side of the map. It
Mio.
was a good
Mio.
execute, and now
Mio Car,
Underthieves'
maybe, with
economy
the Prime.
is broken.
Thank you for the 3 months.
Headed
Say the
into
support,
the
thanks
next
to use your
EG.
Prime.
They're inching closer towards tying this game up.
Now we talked about an eco break round there. Well, EG winning that. They're out of stabilize for a time. Arsenal has to play the passive line here alongside EU. And up we inch again.
And for some of these 100 Thieves players, they'd be content if they can just walk away with maybe 1 kill. Bang and Boostio close to the ultimate. Same for Arsenal. We're headed towards a really big round in the next. So many ultimates in play for both teams. Of course, assuming EG win this, they should. They have the gun advantage. But 100 Thieves are stacked up in the right side of the map.
Wall goes down, they smoke up and they wanted to duel the back. So they opened the
Relay
door.
Bolt didn't catch anything, but Jorg knows something is afoot. Yes, they
That's unlucky from him.
box. It goes down.
Nice shots, man. He's really stepping up on attack.
Now we'll encircle tree. Jorg trends over towards that B side. Boostio, you here, hoping for an evac.
Superman sent a smoke over to stairs, which will allow EG to work through the baby door, go into B if necessary, and counter smoke down now from Cryo. Round. Timer whittles down just a bit. Great information.
Ego protocol so patient here from EG, and they're spending as well on that info. They don't get caught off guard. And it's another 3K plus round for Jorgamo here. Man's looking for more. Easy. Cryo plucked away.
Yeah, he's on for this. Doesn't really want to hunt,
doesn't
to
have
be
much
honest.
to do at all. EG going to be able to narrow this down to a 1-round difference.
And despite having that advantage in the round, I do really like that neural theft that APOS threw out. They're in a 5v3, they have better weaponry, but at the time, things were getting very foggy in terms of where they thought some of those 100 Thieves players could be positioned when Cryo put down that counter smoke. We may be getting a little too silly.
We got a free gun.
Silly levels are reaching max.
Yeah, Boostio
I'm just gonna get the vibes up for the sake of a gun, though.
Joel, one of the ace.
Could call it well.
Always happy to play spoiler. There's our boy. And there it is. After 17 rounds of play,
the most obvious thing is to go aggro A on defense. They could try and do something similar to this round where they wait with the Viper wall up
now we're up against a weaker buy. It didn't change the approach.
and punish over towards A main as well.
So close, Joel. You hate to see that. Timeout is going to be taken now by 100 Thieves, by Coach Zix. The ex-coach from Evil Geniuses who worked with Potter to win champions last year. That rivalry it's a new one, but
I mean, there is a lot of mixed DNA out here.
yeah,
right?
the stories, they write themselves mixed DNA. The stories write themselves. The family tree is crazy.
That's right.
The EG bloodline.
And again, we're looking at Potter here, of course, running the troops at a 1-round deficit. I think the question's been swirling all year is that, can she do it again? You know, this time around, she comes in with a team really untested, rookies. In some senses,
This
like
guy giving
some of the pieces together around
wait, did they just give him more slack on his
in
so he can stand up more?
From challengers, he was playing with M80. But yeah, he was on one of the best teams. He was on a team contending to get into partnership, top 2 with G2, who ended up there. EG, they've had to pull from challengers as well, but they're not getting the guys from
I'm
the
expecting
top
100
teams.
Thieves to go
They're bringing in
aggro,
Nature,
but as
who was
you
on
can
a
see
middle
here,
and
they're not.
TSM roster.
It
Superman
might
from
be
FaZe, like,
what I said
giving
is
guys
the punish with the
that,
wall.
show some potential, a chance, and Potter is just such a skilled coach that she's molded them into players who can be in the playoffs in VCT partnership that are beating top teams.
That's the plan today for EG. Once more. A storyline that's repeated many times over this season. Again, it's pretty tentative on the approach for the Geniuses. Playing with the hot hand Nightfall this round as well. Boostio with the lockdown.
Here we go. Oh my god, is this stun gonna wreck them?
Arsenal! It gets the first!
Yeah, he wanted it more, that's for sure. Prowler here, Jordo sees the ping through the Viper wall, backs up though. Has to respect it.
Jaffi's are lucky to be alive for some of that though. And this duel.
Caught EU with utilities here, but he never expected the triple face. Now 3 left for EG to play with.
It was a nice punish over towards A. I haven't really seen something like this. Normally it's wall up into heavy util. They just wall up, take some space that they've already cleared, and then just duel, and then try and get out from the door towards B.
Wow, great shot from Nature, but ultimately...
but it's still a punish over towards A. I liked it. It's a good call. And I imagine that's something new that EG haven't really seen. Most teams, I've never seen a team do that, to be honest. Makes a lot of sense, considering the angles.
Ultimates to play off. Nightfall not available anymore. The 100 things
do they lower the door so that they shoot the door on purpose so they 100% know that they're at this angle?
He was a Nightfall of his own. Arsenal, yeah, just really took that fight raw. So vigilant. They're always looking for APOF, 100 Thieves. Always ready for that flank timing mid-round.
But right here, this coming round could be the one that we
gotta be careful.
On as the game winner for 100.
Oh, this is the round.
The state of the
this
EG
is the
economy,
one.
it's
For everyone.
right now. Nightfall, Showstopper, Lockdown, Viper's Pit, all available to ruin EG's economy, ruin their chances of bringing this.
You need to try and get one of these ults
so close to tying it up, but it feels so far away when you look at the state of the economy.
Leluco, how we doing, man? Thank you with the 16 months.
Be inserted here.
Thank you for doing that. Appreciate the prime usage as well.
How long will Arsenal
Appreciate
look
the
to stay
support,
with
man.
Joel checking for that util. Bang immediately wants to stave them off with the Viper's Pit, and Cryo wins that
and they're
out.
just using a protocol similar to like what Zasha does on this map, where the turret shoots and then you insta-ult.
Going to go in for further delay now.
Boosty hoping for a timing maybe. Here's that
Nade ult, 1, 2, 3.
EG players still embedded here on this side. Jorg deafened. The Viper's Pit's going to be an issue to break through here. Bang more than happy to set up inside of it. He might have made some noise there. Okay, great job
that was very good timing with the Prowler. They've got to respect this ult. Giant duel on B. It's so cool.
Still 3 for EG to work with, but time is ticking. They're running out. At least Nature has a foothold here over on the B side, but he's about to get some company.
Go A.
Cryo throws the paranoia.
Yeah, they know where Omen is now.
He's able to get away. Busio can't quite reach him. Jorg passes by. He's more than happy to create space with that relay bolt. Nature, just one will be enough. Just
10
one.
seconds left.
Puts EG in striking distance. Now in the post plant.
I mean, this is a mad round-the-world dash. Superman has the angle on Boostio. Will Boostio be prepared for this positioning from Superman? It's so distant from Jojimo. It could come down to 1v1s, pure skill.
He trusts Jorg. He's going to leave him in that position.
And they just isolated one. Oh, he realized they were insta gonna group and go sight. What a round from EG here. Massive shout out to Nature, won this important 1v1 over towards B.
They should be winning that round. The patience
how many ults did they use? 3? Fades, Viper, Killjoy. I'm missing one.
He ran the Prowler in.
They waited all
out until that Prowler
could be used. Lovely kill onto Bang, and then Nature so heads up. You know, he's not the guy that's doing most of the fragging for Evil Geniuses. He's their IGL, but the timing he finds there, his reaction to that win,
wasn't even a bad setup from 100 Thieves.
It was in that
I mean,
situation.
that should.
100 Thieves economy cracked.
Yeah, that would have been it for 100 Thieves. They would have run away with it.
So close for them.
The deck was stacked against him, and they flipped the table instead. And the script on this match. Showstopper still held in reserve for Usna. But again, only the stinger to complement it. Stairs already smoked off here. Quicker play from EG.
Waiting to swing off that Prowler.
He's been
fantastic first kill
unbelievable on attack.
Can always trust that FKD stat to be outrageous in his hands when he's playing the Neon.
EG though, cut noise, they really
Prowler 6-man, yeah. Give it the assist every single time. It's twice now, back to back.
Another attempt, sees the shoulder of Cryo, says, all right, let's chip some bricks. In towards B, it's going to be some attention for Boostio. Stuck around the corner, takes the swing. Jorg though, yeah, he paves the way. out Util in first and secures an easy kill, and EU. Ooh.
Everyone surviving.
He's out of his depth here.
Everyone
When
surviving.
it comes to the utility outplays with the Neon of the players
Last
that we
time out
have
for
in
100
America's
Thieves, maybe?
Dodgeball is
A
right
lot
up
on
there
this
at
round.
the top of the list.
Oh, that.
What we've seen
They got
him do
Razor.
with this new agent post that recent buff, just making it look so strong.
You can get up to 12 with this.
And it takes a player like him with the outrageous mechanics, the quick thinking, with the utility, with the movement to make it look this good. In the wrong hands, you can just be
Twitch
throwing
up
your
just
life
watched
away,
Joggermon attack.
looking like a
Yeah,
fool in
I
some
felt
of
like
these
that when it was the
situations,
Sunset game, when he was playing
not him,
Neon.
I mean,
Never him.
He's always doing so much more than just creating space and getting traded on this Neon. It was almost cyclical, right? A couple of prods over towards that A site, and then a very quick snap in towards B, where Bustio was always going to be struggling. Overran him very quickly. So now the game is tied, 10 apiece. 100 Thieves in a position to buy back in, and they still have that Arsenal showstopper to work with. They're starting to lose their grip on this game again as, yeah, in the last 8 rounds,
Active Llama
6 have
with
gone
the
to
Prime.
EG.
Thank you so much,
In
dude.
that first half, Asuna finished 16-8. The desk highlighted
Thank you for doing
the
that. Appreciate the
disparity
Prime.
between the two duelists. And now it's completely flipped. At one point, Jojimo 0-7. Now sitting at 20 for 16. The top of the leaderboard in the server.
0-7 to 20-16.
Oh, only
Mental.
really won this round. This was obviously the bonus.
Sword cuts
So
both
really
ways. This
been
time at
won
least
by
Jorg has
the
it level
buy.
at the throat of 100 Thieves.
Reach short for Razor.
rolling
We
thunder
have
for
double
nature as
Omen
well.
if they get info or if they want to go for a map
Much
play.
harder for 100 Thieves to anchor those sites. They might have to give up some space in this round. Here's your round 21, folks. Over towards C is where eyes are aimed.
And you can see Nature has that fault line towards B. It's ready. You can see even on the left, him straight at bang. There it is, and it forces him back. That's mound control acquired. Evil Genius is early into this round. Even the door pressure just alluding to some presence in B main.
And I like
One of
the
these
fact that they're
already
planning ahead.
feeling
Free
the
orb.
pressure.
Derek's going to be getting his
Bottom
all.
two little areas of the
I
map.
mean, in
Two
theory, if
important
they
areas
win
of the
this,
map.
that would
They
bring
have a
them
turret
over the
at B
line
in
on the
Blink, so I don't think know
12-10.
if someone is actually committing there properly.
Oh,
Jorg again just wants to pull people out of position.
Matter of fact, EU actually prowled through B main, didn't see anyone, so that's no longer a concern, at least momentarily, for the 100 Thieves defense.
Means he's safe to drift in the waterfall direction.
bit of
now,
pressure.
bolster that C
100
site
Thieves,
further.
3 pass and over towards
But if
C.
they bolster
Double
this site
blockers
too
and a
heavily, if they
fade.
stack within it too heavily,
Oh,
Nature's
tell me
rolling
EG just
thunder
don't
will
send
get
this. Wait, we're going to
maximum
lower the
value.
wall,
Do they try
Joel?
to find
Oh my
this?
god.
They're going to go for it. There's the Prowler. It's beautiful. Bang and EU deliver. Good for 3.
Yeah, we're looking like split middle or something on this. Drop the smoke, 3 pass and dueling. We had 1 pass and higher, right? Did he jump up to here? I think so. The timeouts from 100
Risky,
Thieves have been
it's
great.
confident, and it works out.
We had a timeout over towards here where they did something similar. Drop the wall just into the duel. We have a similar play over towards here. Drop the smoke, 3 pass once they taken over towards C. That was
bringing the game back to its
lovely,
roots,
man.
nothing complex. And they caught them at the perfect time.
Yeah,
You
they
could
just
see
caught him out
Nature
in the
was ready
open.
with that rolling thunder. They were ready to execute and completely caught.
Yeah, he literally just
What a
stunned the
timing.
site as the smoke went down. Yeah, and they had the higher lower as well.
These kits is pretty elaborate, right? The
was
break
banging.
composition is fairly premeditated. It's set up heavy. If you can interrupt that timing, and you can really catch a team on the back foot. And EG were not ready for that, not at all.
Starting to feel like both teams have 5 timeouts in this game. They're just going back and forth. A testament to how tense this moment is for both of them.
they're trying to have a
How much is
coach
on the
off.
line, the entirety of playoffs for EG.
Plus they
Not
can
just
do.
playoffs, but their year is on the line. This is it for them. They need to make playoffs, and they need to get top 3 in it. For Potter, for Jojimo to go back to champions, or it's over for them.
Yeah, today just one step in a long road. It's been one trod by many of these players before. It's all about first achieving supremacy in the home region to have a shot at international glory.
One thing 100 Thieves haven't really done on this defense that I'm surprised by is ever bringing out the Odin. It's not been a
one away from
game plan.
Fatal.
We haven't seen that
And
towards
I mean,
Tree.
these two should pretty
That in
much,
some
not
situations
saying
will
it'll win
allow
you
EG to get
a
upwards
round,
more
but
easily
probably
over
just
on that side of the map.
at least get you over towards the site and should heavy favor you in an afterthought.
Again, he's had several of them in this game. They've really been prioritizing.
And EG
him
would
getting
mark,
access to
like,
those.
EG really got to win this
It seems
round,
like they're
not
going
only
to
for their
don't
own
do that
econ,
on
but the
C
insta
again.
reset.
They've already done that a
So
couple times earlier
definitely
in
want
this
to get
half.
this orb over towards C on the
Let me get there.
fade.
Always throwing that smoke
100
down.
Thieves do
This
anything
one's gonna
about this?
Bang off that angle.
Yogamo's just going out
Containing
here.
towards A
Derek
again. Mixed
understands that
success
he's the
there.
VIP, so
Some
he's playing
crazy
far
kills
back
early in
before
the half
this.
with the Ghost,
Touch
and then later on getting
of the
caught
orb
out
to see if they're doing the
completely.
punish.
Getting doubled up on by Cryo
Open
and
the
Arsenal.
door,
That is just
VC
how many
default even
resources
before they
Hunter Thieves are
get
willing
this
to
orb.
commit to keeping this Cypher quiet.
Even clearing close before they get this orb.
Are they going to walk up on this?
Surely not.
Okay, swing again. Much
Now
like the
they
previous
realize they
round,
can 100%
force out
get
the
it.
poison
That
orb.
is
This
the
time Nature
most
clears the tower
cautious
over a beat, but there are actually
take of
bodies
an
there to
orb
check
on C I've
for a
ever
walk-up.
seen on Lotus.
EG love that early pressure towards C. Prowler now as well, continuing to show
cleared
that presence. Derek
everything.
does have the Nightfall now. Nature, of course, carrying over that rolling thunder to massive pieces of execute. Utility available.
EG wanted to disrespect
40
that defensive
seconds.
smoke, but the poison
Bang
orb
has
made
Molly.
them think twice.
Fade is now here
They'll wait it out.
with
Apos still getting 2v1'd, and here comes Jorg almost straight into the site. You're going to be stunned up instantly, eats a Prowler. Jorg further. Now with the rolling thunder, there's a player that's got caught by it, it's Bang! And he chooses his timing
what a shot though.
Superman though on the
Yeah,
side
good
secures
plan.
the
No one can
trade.
stop this.
Now 3 players coming in from Waterfall for 100 Thieves, and Superman will be seized
But
to
they
the
didn't
spot.
stop it, but-
It's an easy connect for us.
Wait.
But the spike is already down. Now though, EG very dispersed. 2 out towards Mound, and again Apos, as you know, has a flank timing, and EU is ready.
Look at the awareness from EU.
Too good. Now Derek and Nature on the outside looking.
Just an insta stick on top. Okay, this was nice. So first of all, I'm impressed the Superman got another kill. Like that is madness. They smoke on top, and it's a block of vision, but they stick on the little platform here, so everyone's spamming, and you're a little bit higher up, so most likely you're tanking like foot shots.
Look at that catch, the freest kill for him. This second from Superman is outrageous though. Onto Boostio, but Arsana's creating that space.
See what I mean?
Back in
It
with
only
the
tanks these little
showstopper.
bits of damage.
That puts them in position to win it. These 100 Thieves
2 away.
are looking so much better fundamentally. They are playing off of each other so much more cohesively than they have
And in
so
terms
far
of the
at stage
timeout
2.
battle,
They're getting
100
back to
Thieves
that
kind of
form
won
that we
that.
saw, that elite form they displayed in
Legal
the Stage
defuse?
1
Yes, legal.
playoffs.
It's fine.
Tough round to lose for EG, but they can still buy fully into this one. Okay, we just
Don't
walking
check
across
the
there.
corners. Oh no.
EG tried the contact into
Yeah,
what's been
they
for the
tried
last
to
2 rounds. It's been
contact
double stacked.
B.
Not that they've known it, because Nature couldn't check it fully. He just cleared the turret previously.
And at this point, what can EG even do in the round? 100 Thieves are going to slow things down, play for retake with this Nightfall. Alarm bot gets some info
That spot
on
4
C.
times,
They're
but he wasn't
drifting there
discovered,
already,
right?
anchoring towards that
He'd
side
done the
of
Molly
map.
hide thing quite a
Derek's
lot.
just trying to let them know, hey guys, we're here, I swear. Well, the other 2, Nature, Superman, working towards A, seeing if they can expose some hole in the defense of 100 Thieves.
Cryo's got no interest in giving them anything. He's happy to be a role player on this map. So yes, EG inch their way forward here. And Prowler for EU, very illuminating. Cryo gets brought down.
Fatal hits. Whoa, guys. We peek before the Fatal.
We are even, folks. 24 seconds left in the round. EG still a couple of steps from this site, and EU's going to get embedded.
Dude, EU
You
has
lie in wait.
so much.
Superman
No.
has that paranoia available. Teleporting in as well.
He sees him. There's the paranoia connecting, but
Oh,
he
there
still
goes
gets
the
his
util.
one.
Time?
Now from drop his bang.
remaining.
It's Derek versus 2. Derek
Nice, he handled from Bang here. Oh, they actually gave that a shot at it. They gave a good shot at the end here. Okay, shout out to 100 Thieves. They had some cool stuff. Love the plans and the timeouts. The plans and the timeouts, I would think, was everything in this.
From Asuna, that first
And they also had some
half.
really
It's
good
been
stuff.
crazy. Finished it at 16-8.